Welcome, heroes and heretics, to the Grimdark Garage. We've got a Grimdark future battle report today. 1,000 points of Battle Brothers versus 1,000 points of Heretic Disciples. The table's made of trash. Let's go to the list. Here's the blessed host. 1,000 points of Havoc Brother Disciples of the Plague God. Today, I'm bringing 2 units of 5 Plague Brothers apiece, a Plague Bringer, and a Lord of Plague, as well as a Havoc APC. Each of these units of Plague Brothers are equipped almost identically. That means each has 2 Plague Brothers with assault rifles and poison close combat weapons, 1 Plague Brother apiece with the Plague Launcher, and 1 Plague Brother with the Plague Flamethrower. Each unit also has 1 Plague Brother with the melee weapon, one being a Great Plague Cleaver and the other being the Plague Flail. My first HQ, this is a Plague Bringer armed with Ring the Bell, which means the unit that he's heroed with is going to gain the fast special ability. I'm going to hero him up eventually with the Plague Flail unit to get them to move really fast and get further into the board. This Lord of Plague, he's got Destroyer armor, so he's going to deploy after the deployment step in my second or third round of activations. He's got the Blessing of Plague, which means that when he heroes up with the Plague Cleaver unit, he's going to give a +1 to their regeneration rolls to have them stick around a whole lot better. Finally, the Havoc APC, which I call the Puss Wagon, has a transport quality of 11 and the fast special quality, which means that I can put both units of Plague Brothers and the Plague Bringer inside her guts for her to run 9 to 18 inches in the first activation and then vomit out pretty much my entire army. Here's 1,000 points of Oops All Bikers Dark Brothers that I call the Knights of Sai-Donia. I'm bringing 2 units of 3 black bikers, and everybody's got their energy hammers and their twin plasma carbines. My hero units are an interrogator and a captain, and both have combat bikes with their twin assault rifles right there. The interrogator has an icon in the right hand that hits like an energy fist, and the captain's been upgraded with War Chant and Grim and a plasma rifle and a energy sword that's so freaking sweet it hits like an energy hammer. This bad boy right in the middle here is the Vox Tenebris, a Shroud Speeder upgraded with Dark Shroud. I'm going to keep the heavy machine gun because we're going up against those boogery boys over there, and I really want to make sure my wounds stick. Now, this Shroud Speeder has ambush, so it'll sneak in after the deployment step, and it will also give a kind of cover shroud. It'll give cover to 2 units, which will probably be both these guys, to which I will have heroed up these folks. So I'll be able to strike from the darkness. I'm going to try to stay out of reach of their, I think when it comes to melee, their regeneration rolls are just going to kind of overpower the advantage that I would rather keep from pinging away at a distance with these plasma carbines. Everybody's got really great guns, but I can only really charge once, then I'll get stuck. And these guys are really sticky, so I'm going to try to use the element of distance, our speed. Everybody's got fast, so we're going to be able to outrun them. We are going to be able to outgun them. As long as we keep the tempo of battle on our side, we'll be able to keep them from really gaining any sort of advantage in the middle of the board. So, let's look at the mission. All right, let's roll for the mission. That's a 3 on a D3, so we're going to use all 5 objective markers. Here's our battle map. It measures 44 inches by 56, and I've placed down 5 objective markers. The first, objective marker number 2 officially, the baby and book, they're going to go within the Egg Carton Temple. Next, inside the fallen turret is objective marker number 1, the sensor baby, and the haunted forest abridged mega Bahr-Bee nightmare condo. I've got objective marker 5, which is the cage of baby, and objective marker 4, which is grenade baby. Over here in the other corner is the refinery, and over this is where you'll find objective marker 3, sword baby. So we're going to roll off to see our deployment. All right, we're going to use a D3 for this. A 1 is going to be short sides, a 2 is going to be long sides, and a 3 is going to be corners. Corners. We're going to roll off to see who goes first. Looks like it's Plague Brothers going first. Pustwagon deploys first, 12 inches from the battlefield corner, with everyone except the Lord of Plague embarked within her. The Lord of Plague is deployed in ambush. Behind the refinery, the Knights of Sai-Donia set up their first cohort of black bikers. Make sure they're within 12 inches of the corner. Oh, they can go pretty far out. Over here. Excellent. They're going to deploy with the captain, who's going to lead the way. More black bikers, this time with the interrogator heroed up. Fox Tenebris the Shout Speeder in ambush. Units with Scout have a free move after the deployment phase of 12 inches. So let's get closer through towards the Bahr-Bee Nightmare Megaplex. The captain's group are going to flank outside the refinery. Pustwagon advances 18 inches underneath the Nightmare Condo flyway. All right, 9 inches. Let's move the front guy. Try to get him here. Over here. Close as he can get. Scoot in here. Maybe through a window? No. But right up next to these two. Okay. And the interrogator. So only 2 of them really have a clear shot on the tank. That's okay. That's still 4 hits with the plasma assault carbine. All right, I got 4 3-ups to make for plasma carbines. Okay, 3 4s. Not bad. Looking for 4-up defense rolls because plasma carbines have an AP of 2. Only 2 make it, so 1 wound goes through. APCs start out with a tough of 6, so we're down to 5 on the Pustwagon. The first unit of Plague Brothers disembarks from the Pustwagon within 6 inches behind some solid cover. So there really isn't any way to get these black bikers within range of that APC for their plasma weapons this turn. Even their 9-inch move and their 18-inch range, that's 27 inches, but these guys are, 31 inches. They're not going to make it. So they might as well, they're not going to hit anybody this turn, but we might as well advance into the middle of the battlefield I think if we can all fit through here, through the temple door, we can get to the other side where there's an objective and a pretty good selection of targets when it comes to anything that APC can spit out. Skids. Oh, he slips all the way through. Yep. Even Wheelie Guy. Can Wheelie Guy go through? Oh yeah, even Wheelie Guy can go through. Fits in. There we go. And the captain's bike, it's a hover bike. It flies. It's cooler that way. Rule of cool, both players agree that this is the way that we'd rather it happened. So our Black Knight unit over here got all the way into the temple, and since they are our final unit not in ambush to activate, we're going to have the advantage going into round 2. Blessed Host would rather activate the Pus Wagon again before having to disembark right there. It's not the best place. So we're actually going to hold with the second group of Plague Brothers, which means that we're done activating. Round 2 begins, and the Dark Brothers are going to waste no time getting into range of that Havoc APC. So as long as we got 18 inches, we're within 18 for our plasma rifles. We can move and shoot 9 inches, which means that our first guy can get right here. All right, so that's 7 plasma coming in. There's a 3-ups with an AP of 2. Only missed 2 of them. Not too bad. AP of 2 versus the 4-up. Well, AP of 2 with the 2-up defense, so we're looking for 4s. We save 3 of them, taking 2 more wounds off. The captain also has 2 shots of a 3-up, no AP because of his twin assault rifles. Makes 1. There's a 2-up defense. That's saved. So we've got 7 3-ups at AP2 coming in to the APC. So rather than get surrounded or probably split off if we let this wing come through here, we're gonna just advance the whole blob down the board some more. We got a little bit of cover here. These guys can still move. So I'm gonna take advantage of that impact of 9 that we've got here and advance the full 18 inches down this whole shooting gallery. This is great. Just ramming down this corridor. Okay, so that means we got 3 wounds left on her. 9 automatic hits against their 2-up defense. Looks like, wow, actually that's a lot of them. Woo! What a good charge. That's 4 wounds. 4 wounds go through. That's enough to completely splish. Oh, it's perfect. The 4 wounds, this dozer blade just turns these 3 bikers, this whole crew, into absolute pasta sauce. Absolutely removed from the battlefield. We've got 2 wounds left on this Dark Interrogator. Yikes. First blood goes to the Blessed Host. Woo! What an absolute show. Good job. The Dark Interrogator gets to attack with his Energy Fist. That's 2 attacks. And with a 3-up, neither go through. The Dark Interrogator is going to take this opportunity to get the flit out of there. He's got 18 inches to run with, and he is going to use them all. Go ahead and do a 2 first. Stay out of that, and stay on top of this objective. Can she follow him? She's just as fast. She can't make it quite to him. That would be rough. Plague Bros are going to easily move 6 inches. Let's see. onto this objective marker through here. 1, 2, 3. The other two, they're definitely going to be out of range, so they can be in the back. Plague Bros have moved 6. We got 4 shots from assault rifles. 3 ups, 2 hit against a 2-up defense. Both saved. We've got 2 shots from the Plague Launcher. 1 hits. Okay, so we got an AP of 1 and a deadly of 3. So let's save a 3-up. Whoo, we save it. Exactly what we needed. All right, we got 6 plasma shots. These are 3-ups with an AP of 2. So looking for 3s. Oh boy, every single one of them hit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Let's roll 6 4s. Statistically speaking, this is looking pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Not a single one of them hit. Turns the whole tank into jelly. Now we've got 6 models in there, and we can make a hazardous terrain check to go ahead and deploy them before the tank explodes. So as long as we don't roll any 1s. All right. So all 6 of our Plague Brothers, including the Plague Bringer, were able to safely disembark from the exploding pus wagon. Good job. Took out a whole unit by yourself and then exploded. This unit of Plague Brothers and the Plague Bringer safely disembarked, but they are pinned for the rest of the 3rd round, so we're going into the 4th with the Dark Knights. Knights of Sai-Donia go first in round 4. This Dark Interrogator is going to scoot through the temple to stay out of charging range of this Plague Brother unit that just was able to disembark from the exploding APC. Plague Brothers have to advance onto an objective marker to be of any relevance at the end of the game. So they're going to forego shooting to use their fast ability afforded them by the Ring the Bell ability of the Plague Bringer to scoot all the way over to this objective marker here. So it looks like it's 2 and 2. Both armies have units in ambush reserves. Unnatural darkness descends upon the battlefield, and through a colliginous rift in reality, the Vox Tenebris approaches this objective marker, granting stealth to these black bikers and taking 4 shots with their minigun at those Plague Brothers. There's a 3-up to hit with an AP of 1. So 3 hits. AP of 1 means that it's 3-ups to save. And they're all saved. The Blessed Host deployed their ambush units as well. The Lord of Plague, who, while normally would be heroed up with his unit, he's just so tough, and I need him to hold down this other objective. So he's going to come down right on top of it. And that's the end of round 4. Currently, it's looking like a Plague Brothers game. Let's see if the Black Bikers can charge the Lord of Plague off this final objective marker. That Lord of Plague is tucked away too safely behind this wall. It's too far to go around, even with their 18-inch charge. But 18 inches does take us right into the range of these Plague Bros. So this charge is what it's all going to be about. Let's get our boys in there. All right, so 8 energy hammers. We got a war chance, so we got +1s to hit. So we're looking for 8 2-ups, basically. Yeah. So we only missed the 1. All right, so these all have AP 1 and deadly 3. So these will be saved on 3s. 1, 2, 3 go through. All right, now we got regeneration on these guys. They're not currently receiving the hero benefit from this Lord of Plague, so this is just going to be a 5-up, feel no pain, and none of them get saved. So that takes out the 3 frontline guys. Boy, oh boy. Okay. So that means we do get a chance to hit back. We got one close combat weapon and one one plague cleaver. So this plague cleaver gets 3 attacks. Looking for 3s. 2 go through. It has an AP of 1, so we're looking for 3 ups against the plague cleaver. 1 gets saved, so we're gonna lose 1 guy. And then we've got 1 attack from this plague close combat weapon. 3 up with poison. Oh boy. So we gotta save 3 wounds on the next guy, but this is not gonna carry over between models. So this is gonna be a 2 up. Right, no AP on a CCW, 2 ups. And they're all saved. The Emperor protects. Okay, so now let's take a quality test. These are 3 up quality tests for morale. I think it was definitely the Plague Brothers that lost that one. So we are going to roll 3s. 1 flees. Oh, good lord. Okay. That's gonna be the Flamethrower guy. That was a really good charge. In response, we're going to attack right back with that Plague Cleaver. So we have 3 3s we can hit with. And they all hit. If this Plague Cleaver has an AP of 1, I believe. Plague Cleaver. AP of 1, so these are 3s. Only 2 get saved. We get 1 guy. Then they've already attacked at their full strength. Right. Crowd Speeder's gonna strafe over sideways, hopping off an objective marker. My gambit is to hit with this minigun. We got 4 3 ups, AP of 1. Try to get this last guy off that objective. 2 hit, 3 ups to save. They don't save, but we do have a regeneration of 5 ups. He feels 1 no pain, but the other blows him right off the objective. The time has come for you, Preacher Man, with the final, pretty much the final move of round 5. The final move of the game. Our Plague Brothers are gonna charge on you with our fast special rule. We're gonna move 18 inches right through this temple and despoil it all the way. So they're all gonna come through this hole. This hole's right here. So as a result of this charge, we get 4 attacks with poison CCW. So these are 3 ups, hitting poisons on 6s. 1 goes through. 2 up defense, no AP on a poison CCW. Saved. We also get 3 attacks from this Plague Flail. Also poison. This one has an AP of 2. Two go through. 4 up save. 1 does not get saved. All right, 1 more to go. The Plague Flail Bearer also has 2 hits with a poison CCW, so these are 3s to hit. Woo! That's a poison. So that, gotta make 4 saves here. Now these are 4 2 ups. 4 2 ups. 2 don't get saved. Oh, we didn't even have to hit him with a bell. But let's see. Oh boy, he's out. He's out. And at the end of the round, Plague Brothers control 2 objectives, and the Dark Brothers only control almost 1. The Vox Tenebris got caught out, and that charge was successful. What a great game, super close, very exciting. Blessed Host pulled ahead 2-1, narrow lead, clutched at it right at the end. Man of the match was absolutely the Puss Wagon, my Havoc APC. Fulfilled her job description perfectly. Rammed some dudes into salsa. Barfed out 2 whole units of Plague Brothers. Got exploded. Pew, pew, thrilling. Absolute. Good job. Mwah. Do it again next time. All of the Knights of Sai-Donia, their tactic of staying just outside of charge range, pecking them away with the plasma rifles, that really started to pay off, but the pressure started to close when our fast units led by the Plague Bringer were still able to close the distance. So, excellent job, Plague Bringer. A fast unit of zombie dudes, super scary. Loved it. Alright, that's all we've got for today. Plague Brothers came out on top over the Dark Brothers 2-1. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Comment below if you have any thoughts. And as always, come hang out anytime at my grimdark garage. Love to have ya.